So today I want to give you guys 5 things you can do when you're getting a new PC, or if you have an existing PC and you're like, oh my God, like why is it so slow when I launch a game? Why is my computer so slow when I start up? So let me paint a picture for you here, right? Computers, Windows, Mac is actually different, so we'll go with Windows, right? So this is just going to be about Windows. Windows wants to make life easy for you. So whatever you install, it's going to be like, okay, Adam needs this app every single time he starts up. And actually, you don't need that many apps when you start up. One of the first things you want to do is, if you're listening to this in Windows 11 or Windows 10, hit the Windows icon, or you can go into your search bar, type in msconfig. It'll open up a window. You want to click on Startup. Anything that's not essential, like your Logitech camera app, your Skype, your, I want to say AOL Instant Messenger, no one uses AIM anymore. But basically, anything that's not critical for your computer, I'll let you middle-aged gamers be judges about that. Stop it from starting up. That will boost your startup time. That will also improve your overall gaming performance when you're running a game. There are things which run in the background while you're gaming that shouldn't be running, which sort of leads into my second tip, is that when you're gaming, stop with all the other extra applications you're going on, like your Microsoft OneDrive, like whatever else that's not critical for the time you're gaming, especially you playing like a really hardcore first-person shooter like Cyberpunk 2077. Some of these apps can conflict with the game, can conflict with the gaming drivers, can cause issues, especially things related to video storage. Like sometimes when you're trying to record video as a content creator, as a streamer, these apps can sometimes interfere with your gaming performance. So stop all of those. And going into my third tip is, sometimes you might have this amazing 4K monitor, or you're playing on your TV because your computer is connected to your TV, and you're like, oh man, this sucks. Actually, what you can do, right, one of the biggest changes to a game is reduce the resolution. So if you're running at 4K, so that'd be 3820, I never remember the number. By 2160 is the other number. Basically 4K, you can drop down to 1080, 1920 by 1080. That always improves gaming performance, right? If you drop it down from 4K and to 1080 and it's still slow, that's another issue. I can get into that in another video. Please comment down below if you want me to talk about that. Tip number 4, most games have settings on a PC with something going all the way from ultra high to like low in terms of texture detail. So that's another way to improve the performances. Okay, if you're on high, drop it down to medium. If you're on medium, drop it down to low. And that those big settings changes, again, performance, right? Usually from high to medium will give you like a good 20 to 30% boost in frames, in overall smoothness of the way you play. And my last tip for today is, AMD and NVIDIA both have technologies that allow you to play your games better. So for example, this is something I've wanted to try, I just don't have time. Ed and I have this option on our cards, is we can take a game playing at 4K and render it with our graphics card at 1080, and then the graphics card will upscale it to 4K using AI. And that gives you a whole bunch of frames per second. Google that out. I can do, again, dedicated videos about that sort of stuff. But both of these work really well. Like you might be getting 60 frames per second at 4K normally. And with this super sampling, is NVIDIA's technology. AMD is called FSR. With FSR, you can get 80, 90 frames per second running it at 1080, but it's actually at 4K on your machine, which sounds super complicated, but it's actually not that complicated. It's just a little tug on your AMD Adrenalin software, and then it'll take care of it for you. But yeah, those are my tips. I try to speed through it as fast as possible. If you have any questions, ask us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, not Twitter, Threads, and we'll get back to you.